Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another quiz. So today's quiz is again general knowledge. However, you will have majority of the questions based on chess. Then you will have few questions based on who is first and who is last. And then you will have 20 questions on general knowledge again. I hope you will like it. Just read the questions carefully and pick up the right choice. The quiz link is already given in the description of the YouTube link, and also quiz link is given in the live chat box. Okay, it's 7:35 now. We shall start the quiz. So we have 41 participants as of now. Okay, wish you all the good luck. As I have mentioned, the first three members, the top three members will be awarded. So read the question. Okay, it shows 46. Participants. I could notice some kind of internet issues here. I hope I am back live. Can you hear my voice? Anyone can reply? Am I audible? Can someone reply on the live chat? Okay, we shall begin without further delay. Let's see. So first question on your screens now. In the chess game, which there ends the time. Okay, there is some problem that I could see here. Okay, I see here 15 members answered this question correctly. "31 members answered, of course. Still few members are answering. Okay, moving on to the next question. Question number 2 on your screens. As per the Indians' belief, chess was invented by Mandodari. Is it true or false? As per the Indians' belief, chess was invented by Mandodari. Is it true or false? There ends the time. Okay, I could see Sai Tejaswant on the top, followed by Vineet. 27 members answered it correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 3 on your screens now. The chess piece knight is also called as what? The chess piece knight is also called as. The time here. We have Tejaswant followed by Anirudh, Uma Maheshwari, Pavan Teja. 33 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 4. So which of these is related to chess? Which of these is related to chess? So read all the 4 given options and pick the right one. There ends the time. 42 members made their choice of out of 62. Eighteen members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 5 on your screens now. In the chess game, which piece only can jump over the other pieces? In the chess game, which only piece can jump over the other pieces? Okay, I could see 63 participants over here, and the time is up, and 44 members answered it within the time frame. And looking at the leaderboard scores, it's Varshid on the top, followed by T. Rishika, Abhiram, Anirudh. 26 members answered it correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 6 on your screens now. In the chess game, the castling rule is only available for which pieces? In the chess game, the castling rule is only available for which 2 pieces? There ends the time. 39 members were able to pick up their choice. 40 members answered it. Let me check the leaderboard score. Sai Tejaswant back on the top, followed by Anirudh, B. Anirudh. Great. 19 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 7 on your screens now. How many total pieces are there in the chess game? How many total pieces are there in the chess game? There ends the time. 44 members made their choice within the time frame. Looking at the leaderboard scores, it shows Anirudh Vemisetti on the top, followed by B. Anirudh. 25 members answered it correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 8. Here comes on your screens. What does the word checkmate mean? What does the word checkmate mean? Is it killing the king, blocking the king, saving the king, or none of these? There ends the time. 44 members answered it within the time frame. out of 69 participants. And looking at the leaderboard scores, 5th and 6th positions were replaced by Abhiram and a new person have come. 22 members answered it correctly. Moving on to the next question, question number 9 on your screens. Which of these is associated with the game chess? Read the given names and which person is associated with the game chess. As I have mentioned, you will have 10 to 11 questions based on chess. There ends the time. 43 members picked up their choice within the time out of 70 participants. Whereas 10 members were able to answer it correctly. Murray Chandler is the right answer. Majority of the people chose Chanakya. Maybe because Chanakya is more popular. Okay, what is the abbreviation of the governing body of the international chess competition? What is the abbreviation of the governing body of the international chess competition? World Chess Federation. But what is the abbreviation actually given for International World Chess Federation? There ends the time. 45 members made their choice. 5th and 6th positions were replaced, and only 10 members could answer it correctly as FIDE. You know, when it is little confusion here. WCF is given just to confuse the participants, because World Chess Federation, they will pick up the first letter of these 3 words, and just to misguide the people, it was given. But FIDE is the right one. And why it is FIDE? You know, it's not in English language. The abbreviation is given in a different language. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 11. The ancient astronomers knew many of the planets of our solar system. The first planet that was discovered using a telescope was? The first planet that was discovered using a telescope was? There ends the time. 43 members picked up their choice, and looking at this leaderboard scored, 2nd, 3rd, 4th positions were replaced, and 13 members answered it correctly as Uranus. Majority of the people chose Mars, but that is not correct. Moving on to the next question, question number 12. Here comes on your screens. When Martha died at Cincinnati Zoo in 1914, her species became extinct. She was the last dash kind of pigeon. What kind of pigeon was Martha? There ends the time. 42 members picked up their choice out of 75 participants, and 3rd, 4th, and 7th positions were replaced. 16 members answered it correctly. Moving on to the next question, question number 13 on your screens now. Yuvraj Singh was the first Indian batsman to hit sixes in an over in an international match. The first person in the world to do this was who? Who was the world's first person to hit sixes in an over in an international match? There ends the time. 40 members picked up their choice. Okay, top 1, 4, 5 positions were replaced. 19 members only could answer it correctly. Gibbs is the right answer. Moving on to the next question. Question number 14 on your screens now. Okay, Sleeping Murder was not the last novel she wrote, but it was her last published novel, as she wanted it to be released after her death. And the author was, who is the author of Sleeping Murder novel? Time is up. 43 members. So we have 43 active participants as of now. And third, fourth, seventh positions were replaced with new people. 22 members answered it correctly. Very good. Great. Moving on to the 15th question. Charlie Chaplin was perhaps the biggest star of the era of silent movies. His famous character, the Little Tramp, made his last appearance in the movie Little Tramp. The character Little Tramp made his last appearance in what movie? Forty members picked up their choice. And the leaderboard scores. First and third positions were replaced. 6 members made their choice correctly. Modern Times is the right answer. Moving on to the 16th question. So Durba Banerjee was Indian Airlines' first female pilot. The first Indian woman to obtain a commercial pilot's license was... So who was the first Indian woman to obtain a commercial pilot's license? Time is up. Only 37 participants could pick up their choice within the time. And third position is replaced with a new person. 11 members answered it correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 17 on your screens now. This famous young diarist made the last entry in her diary on 1st August 1944, 3 days before she and her family were arrested by German forces. And what's her name? This girl became famous for her diary entries. There ends the time. 37 members picked up their choice. Looking at the leaderboard scores, we have 4th and 6th positions were replaced with new people, and 20 members answered it correctly as Annie Frank. Very good. Moving on to next question. Question number 18 on your screens now. The first supersonic commercial passenger plane flew with passengers for the last time on 24th October 2003. It was the what? What is it named? We heard this name many times, I guess. There ends the time. 39 members answered it within the time frame of 30 seconds. And top 1st, 2nd, 4th positions were replaced with new people. 12 members answered it correctly as Concorde. So moving on to the next question, question number 19 on your screens. After 163 years of existence in India, this system of communication was discontinued. The last communication with this communication system was sent in July 2013. What was that? Time is up. 37 members made their choice, and looking at the scoreboard, we have second and fourth positions replaced with new people. 23 members answered it correctly. Yes, it is Telegram. It was on the news as well, right? Moving on to the next question, question number 20 on your screens. The world's first commercial microprocessor was made by which company? The world's first commercial microprocessor was made by. You can see this answer on most of your laptops and computers, I guess. Moving on to the, 39 members made their choice. Looking at the leaderboard scores, we have 4th and 7th positions replaced with new people. 16 members answered it correctly as Intel. Very good. Moving on to next question. Question number 21 on your screens now. The Sagarmatha National Park is situated in which country? The Sagarmatha National Park is situated in which country? Sagarmatha National Park. Time is up. 40 members made their choice. And the leaderboard score says 2nd and 5th positions were replaced with new people. 14 members answered it correctly as Nepal. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 22nd on your screens. Which of these can you see in the Tower of London? Tower of London. London. If you go to Tower of London, you will find this there. What is it? And that definitely raises your blood pressure after seeing it, because they have stolen from us. There ends the time. 37 members picked up their choice. And the leaderboard scores. We have 5th and 6th positions replaced with new people. 14 members answered it correctly as Kohinoor Diamond. Yes, it is ours, and they have stolen it while they were going, right? Okay, here comes 23rd question. Which of these is not a horse? Which of these is not a horse? Read the names, and these names were given to the horse in different novels and movies. So which one is not the name of the horse? There ends the time. 38 members picked up their choice. And looking at the scoreboard, 5th and 7th positions were replaced with new people. 18 members answered it correctly as Diamond. Diamond is not the name of the horse. Let's move on to next question, 24th question on your screens. The term taikonaut is used for space travelers from which country? The term taikonaut is used for space travelers from which country? Now there ends the time. 34 members picked up their choice out of 95 participants. Looking at the leaderboard scores, 3rd, 4th, 6th, 7th positions were replaced. 13 members answered it correctly as China. Moving on to the next question. Question number 25. In Hinduism, what do the spots on the peacock's feathers symbolize? What's the belief of Hindus as spots of peacock feathers? There ends the time. 35 members picked up their choice, and I could see 97 participants. Okay, sixth position is replaced with the person K. I don't know who is he. Eyes of the Gods is the right answer. 7 members answered it correctly. Majority of the people selected, 20 people selected as Krishna's footprint. Moving on to the next question. Question number 26 on your screens now. Which of these food items is normally not steamed? So which food item is not steamed to cook? Time is up. 37 members picked up their choice out of 97 participants, and I could see the second and third positions were replaced with new people. 15 members answered it correctly as kachori. Yes, kachori is deep fried, and momo, dokla and idli were steamed. Very good. Moving on to the next question. Question number 27 on your screens now. Which of these monuments is not located in the state capital? Which of these monuments is not located in the state capital? Time is up. 36 members made their choice. No change in the top 7 positions. Okay. 6 members answered it correctly as Golden Temple. Yes, Golden Temple is not in the state capital. Let's move on to the next question. 28th question. Who voted for the first time in life on April the 27th, 1994 at the age of 75? That means in 1994 the person was at the age of 75. Then calculate the age. So who is the person who voted for the first time at the age of 75 in 1994? There ends the time. 35 members picked up their choice out of 99 participants. No, 7th position is replaced with a new person. And only 10 members answered it correctly as Nelson Mandela. Very good. 17 members chose it as Mother Teresa, which is not the right one. So, moving on to the next question. Question number 29. Turban shell is a species of which of these creatures? Turban shell is a species of which of these creatures? Looking at the shape of this particular species creature, we call it as turban shell. There ends the time. 37 members picked up their choice. We have very little active participants today. 3 and 4th positions were replaced. 14 members answered it correctly as snail. Yes, when you look at the shell of this snail, it looks like a turban. Okay, question number 38 on your screens now. In Vishnu's Narsimha avatar, which animal formed half of his body? In Vishnu's Narsimha avatar, which animal formed half of his body? Thirty-seven members picked up their choice. And looking at the leaderboard scores, I could see third, fourth, and sixth positions were replaced with new people again. 29 members answered it correctly as lion. Moving on to the next question, question number 31. Here comes on your screens. 25 windows and 7 rays make up which part of the Statue of Liberty? If you look at the Statue of Liberty, you will find 25 windows and 7 rays. So which part of that statue you will find that? There ends the time. 35 members picked up their choice. And looking at the leaderboard scores, 7th position is replaced with a new person. 22 members answered it correctly as crown. Very good. Moving on to the next question. Question number 32 on your screens now. Before 1997, which was the only currency note to have Mahatma Gandhi's picture on it? Before 1997, which was the only currency note to have Mahatma Gandhi's picture? Time is up. 35 members picked up their choice, and looking at the leaderboard scores, I see second and fourth positions were replaced with new people. 13 members answered it correctly as 500 rupees note. Very good. Moving on to the next question. Question number 33. Here comes on your screens. Who among these has received the Bharat Ratna? Who among these has received the Bharat Ratna? There ends the time. 37 members picked up their choice. Looking at the leaderboard scores, second position is pulled up with a new person. 12 members answered it correctly as Bismillah Khan. Great. Moving on to the next question, question number 34. Liberty, equality, and fraternity are the arts of a ring of which planet? Which planet will have rings? Time is up. 37 active participants we have now. Looking at the leaderboard scores, second position is pulled up with a new person, K. Who is this K? 17 members picked up the right choice. Majority of the people chosen as Saturn, but even Neptune has rings, so 14 members made it right. Moving on to the next question, question number 35. The Ramayana is shorter than the Mahabharata. Is it true or false? Ramayana is shorter than the Mahabharata. Is it true or false? Time is up. 38 members answered out of 106 participants. Second and fourth positions were replaced with new people. 27 members answered it correctly as true. Moving on to the next question, question number 36 on your screens now. Up to a maximum of how many members can be nominated to the Rajya Sabha? So it's asking the nominated, how many members can be nominated? There is a specific number, a limited nominations they accept. Time is up. 39 active participants we have now. Looking at the leaderboard scores, second and fifth positions were replaced. 21 members made it right as 12. Very good. Moving on to the next question. Question number 37. Total 40 questions you have today. In which country is the Jigme Singye Wangchuk National Park? Funny name. In which country is the Jigme Singye Wangchuk National Park is? Maybe majority will choose as China, I guess. Time is up. 39 members made their choice. Fifth position is replaced with a new person. Yes, as I guessed, majority of the people chose as China and Korea, but it is in Bhutan. 9 members answered it correctly. 38th question, here comes. The Krishna River empties itself into which large water body? The Krishna River empties itself into which large water body? Thirty-seven members made their choice. Looking at the leaderboard scores, second and fourth positions were replaced. 20 members answered it correctly as Bay of Bengal. Very good. Let's move on to 39th question on your screens now. The pinna or auricle is a part of which organ in the human body? Time is up. 39 members made their choice. Looking at the leaderboard scores, second, fifth and seventh positions were replaced. 16 members answered it correctly as ear. Very good. Let's move on to the last question of the day. In 1987, who became the first Asian to win the FIDE World Junior Championship? There ends the time. 38 members answered it and 22 members answered it correctly as Vishwanath Anand. Great. Let's move on to the final scores. Let's check the result. Third position, Mr. K. Second position, Abhiram. And first, Balasri Nandak. Congratulations. And I appreciate the time and effort of each and every participants. Okay, if you would like to have your individual scores, you can just send a WhatsApp message and I will send you the individual scores, how well you have played, how many answers you have given in how many seconds, and what was the complete score. All these details will be given. So for first 3 members, please send your messages to me on WhatsApp. My number is 8897384856, so that I will call you when I'm distributing the prizes. Okay, and good luck for the other participants. Very well played. So I hope you will be in the top 3 positions in the next quizzes. Okay, bye bye. Good night.